Alright there guys, welcome back to another video. Back at it again at Farlin. Wasn't doing a vlog at the fucking open air pavilion, but got morons sitting there, so I got asked for the second fucking time in 2 goddamn weeks. You either get one or to fucking sell them to them. You know, it's fucking sad that you don't know how, you see I make all my own shit. So it's either you learn to make the fucking shit, or you order the shit. They don't even know what the fucking story behind those whips, why they're there, or know what their purpose is. Because you can order, 25, 30 foot whips or whatever they are off of Amazon, whatever length they are. But you're spending upwards of $40 from what I've seen. And there's designs I want to learn how to fucking make, but at the same fucking time, it doesn't even pay because it's even like I wanted to make whips with, the monkey's fists on the end of them. But then I want something really long, longer than these, little by a little bit, so that it's hanging down to probably about the center of my hub there, where that axle is. Because it's still going to spokes, but still, I want, matter of fact, way back when I had originally made the first whip for the first set, it was the teal and the yellow. And I made it out of the 25-foot pieces, I made it out of 2 colors, and I made it out of, out of 50 feet of cord in total. And when I leaned, because I had it on the green bike, and when I put the kickstand up, because matter of fact, the day I put it on the fucking bike, it's the day that Mom had her shoes stolen off the fucking porch at home. And I was fucking hunting the neighborhood, I was going through, block by block, watching for this fucking kid, and if I came across him, I was pulling the whip off and whacking him with the fucking clasp. If it got stuck on the bike somehow, I know I'd knock his bolt down. I'd get up, I'd untie it, and I'd just fucking whack him with it. And I'd stop, and I'd be like, "Why'd you steal my shit?" And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." I said, "The box of fucking shoes on Preble Avenue that you saw off the porch. What color is the house? Gray. What's the address?" Tell him my address. Like, "Oh shit, yeah, that was me." If he's like denying it, I said, "Dude, I got your ass on camera." So, it's getting to the fucking point, people are stealing shit. Oh, I about thought I was gonna knock the thing over. It's getting to the point that people are stealing shit, it's not even worth it anymore, because there's 2 ways you're going to end up: in jail or dead. So So it's getting to the fucking point, like I said, you start stealing shit, it's either gonna...
You are going fast. Wait. Johnny.
Bitch. Well, you guys are a bunch of assholes and bitches. Metaphorically speaking. They're just being assholes, which kids are. You know, like I said, you know, in today's day and age, it's, you know, you steal shit, you got two ways that it's gonna end up. Well, three, you could give it back, but, you know, that hopefully pray to the God that they don't press charges, but that's one way, which generally most of the time ain't gonna fucking happen. So it's either you're gonna, like I said, it's gonna be the first two options. You know, first two of the three options. You're gonna either end up in jail, doing, I think, you know, theft. Depending on how bad it is, you could do, you know, a month or whatever. If not, you know, years. Or you could end up dead. You know, some people don't take theft lightly, which isn't a bad thing either. You know, taking theft lightly, you know, you don't take theft lightly. You know, you don't want your shit stolen, which I don't blame you. I don't either. You know, so some people just take it to the extreme. I just call the cops and they're like, hey, this is blah, blah, blah. You know, this person stole blah, blah, blah. I know who it is. I just don't know where they're living anymore. So, these fucking kids fucking left. You know, I understand they wanted my shit, but you don't want shit that's fucking falling apart. I had to literally fix a fucking whip today. You know, the heat shrink was starting to become all weird, so I took it off, cut it off. No, I ripped it off. And then put a new piece on. You know, I used to do that with, I just put tape on the ends, which, yeah, the tape makes it look good, but once it hits the tires, it don't fucking look good for long. So that's why I upgraded to heat shrink. Because I, at first, had the beads on the first two sets, I think it was. Yeah, it was the first two sets I had the beads, and then I got tired of the, you know, the weight being down low like that, and always swinging into the goddamn wheel. You know, I didn't want to be ripping out spokes and busting out spokes. So you know, that's why I went away from them, and I started taping everything, and then I went away from the tape to heat shrink. So I got the second, the set that I'm working on almost done. I'm going to start the 7th one for that set tonight. I got to just cut the core for the last set so I can make the 7th one. Then I can just jump into doing the 8th. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna ride around a little while and get this up, so I can get this up and work on doing you know, transferring the rest of the videos from Bay Shore. So, but anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.